So far I've been a part of 10 different projects with Roers Companies. The performance has been very strong, and based on the way they do business and the way they analyze markets, I would expect that performance to continue.
Multifamily was an easy, progressively enterable way for me to get into that type of investing and learn in increments without what I perceived as moderate risk exposure.
I checked out everything in that marketing study. I called those local properties. I verified that their rental rates were accurate. I verified that their occupancy rates were accurate. So everything checked out.
I saw the entrepreneurial spirit and I saw the rapid growth. Sitting with Kent talking about how a property could fit into my portfolio also followed up with the success of the business. That's how I entered in. But at the end of the day, it was really the trust that I felt in Kent and Brian.
We have a great track record at Roers. Our results have really been unbelievable. Our last project, for example, was our Lakeville apartments, where we sold in a little bit over 2 years at 128% rate of return.
Roers Companies is a national multifamily housing developer where we build homes for people across the country. We've built $2.2 billion in real estate, and this is equal to about 11,000 homes.
Roers is a fully vertically integrated company. We have development, we have construction, we have property management, which create the full assembly line. We also have all the other supporting departments which make that assembly line go, whether it be equity, finance, marketing, accounting. We control all of that in an effort to better bring a maximized profit and a return to our investors.
Other non-Roers companies, buildings that I've invested in, have not produced the speed of initial distributions or the level of distributions. And I really can understand that it's the vertically integrated approach that Kent and Brian have taken.
Roers Companies is family. We take care of the partners that we work with. It's one of the things that people find unique about us right away is we really are intentionally driven to work with individual investors. Brian and I sign on the dotted line with the bank loans where we're taking out personal guarantees on these projects. We also are the largest investor in our projects. So when we say we're truly on the same side of the table as our investors, we really are. When they get paid, we get paid. When they're successful, we're successful.
Where Roers Companies stands out is, first of all, performance. I've been invested in many other types of investment vehicles, stocks, mutual funds, other types of investment funds, maybe that aren't multifamily housing. And so far, the performance has been very strong.
Our investors are bringing more than just equity to the table. They're a wealth of knowledge. They're people who've been successful out there in the world, and we are privileged to be able to work with them every day.
I've spoken with a number of people who are looking at potentially investing with Roers, and the first thing that I always tell them is, I'm personally invested. It's not a requirement of being employed, it's something I chose to do on my own. And what gives me that confidence is the fact that I get to see behind the curtain.
Hit a home run with Woodbury and Lakeville. Those were wildly exceeded expectations. Moving through the other investments, the distribution rate, the communication has been spot on.
What really excites me about the company's future is kind of the same thing that we saw in the company's past. It's unlimited opportunity. There really is not a ceiling on what we can accomplish out there.